Here's what love is to me. Simply a picture of a tree and a picture of a rainbow, which I don't know if you can see from this angle, but it's right over there. Something unique that speaks to what we care and share about. And these trees are beautiful. And being able to take a picture of them and send them to the person you love and care about is showing what's growing in what you're thinking about in them. And I remember being here with her, taking a picture a few years ago. And these trees are just a breeze of that ease in life. And I please and tease you to say, come back. Don't let it all die. Don't leave. So I'm just, what's going on? I'm going for a walk in nature, and I'm trying to talk to God here. So here we are in the Black Mirror. How's it going, God? It's hard having your heart broken and still loving someone that has chosen to leave you. And they left very suddenly, and I don't think she really wanted to leave me. I think she got ensnared in a flirting, friendly, professional, blurring lines to personal to then private relationship with her teacher. And I kind of one of those things that crept up, and he kept on creeping, and she kept on not being able to protect the lines of what's a professional and what's not. And you want that position of power and influence, so you're kind of turned on by the concept of people's presenting, pushing, preying upon you for a shorter term gain of some sort of sexual conquest. And meanwhile, you're thinking, I want my career, and he's thinking, I want to get you in the rear. So I know what could have caused those things, and I'm accepting of it. And I don't care if you want to call me a simp, beta bitch. You're so dumb. It's a modern day woke term for breaking up people with strong hearts and values and romantic interests, to devalue them, to make them look weak, when really it's being strong, to say, I have love that can carry on, I have love that can be of conquest. Look at this little burger here. Did you catch that? Look at this little guy. The term, this whole thing about calling people simps and beta. I mean, there probably is some people like that are weak and don't have any power, but I'm strong. I'm so strong. I'm known among my small crew of friends and the people that knew me before and my family as a very resilient, extremely strong, and very heart-strong person. So I don't care if you want to classify that as simp, beta, bitch. Doesn't matter to me. It's just, those are terms made up in the modern day woke world. I mean, not beta, that's old, that's Greek alphabet. But the point is, I know where I'm alpha, I know where I'm omega, I know where I'm beta, I know where I'm masculine, I know where I'm feminine, I know where I have my balances of yin and yang, and we all do. You know, I'm not afraid to say that. I have 3 sisters, and so I don't have a problem playing with girls, and I have a brother. I have no problem getting in a fight. I do kung fu, and I get punched in the face, and I've been tough, and I've been in fights, and I know what it's like to play tough sports and soft sports and mind games and heart games. And I'm just trying to be honest and authentic and truthful in my feelings. And my feelings are what matters. And talking about well, I go back to the term simp. Someone's like saying that's a simp chimp. You're a weak person because you offer words and love and affection to people that don't want it. I guess essentially, they've rejected you and you're still please. It's like, I'm not begging on my knees like that. But the fact of the matter is, you're calling Romeo and Juliet both simps. They were badass motherfuckers who were able to do dual suicide for the other. That make them simps? That makes them romantic. So the modern day Marxist woke world wants another reason to use in a new age term to break people up. So simp, for example, is a way to diminish men who have strong convictions for love and profess it strongly and with conviction. And using the term simp only simplifies them to make them weak so that people can make fun of them. But really, it's a strong heart that says those things, that has those convictions. And that term would be used as a derogatory term, which would be the opposite of the bad boy. The bad boy's like, yo, he doesn't give a shit about the girls, and the girls now love him. He's a jerk to them, and they love him. It's like, so the toxic masculinity is the bad boy, and the simp is the guy that loves unconditionally and carefully and offers romance. So, like, there's no place for men, right? That's the thing. You're this or you're that, you know? It's like, you're a badass who doesn't care about them and you're toxic, or you're a toxic because you're such a simp, wimp, bitch. It's like, there's very little room for anybody to be anything. So, and if you're a man at all and you have a woman in any sense and you picked up chicks ever and you've managed to get a relationship, loved and laid, then you've been combinations of all those things. I've been a badass, I've been a bad boy, I've been cool, I've been confident, I've been charming, I've been a good guy, I've been the bad guy, I've done all the roles. So to say that anybody is one of them is like really limiting, just like we all have different parts of our character that are strong parts and weak parts. But this concept of simping someone is, saying someone is that, it's just a modern day Marxist term to burn away any men that stay have a burning heart. Any men that are into romance and convictions of being, committed, not into a hospital, not in the asylum, but committed in a relationship. It's a way to destroy commitment in a relationship. It's just another term for breaking up marriage. So the Marxists want to break up marriage, family, and tradition. Well, they do that in a relationship by calling someone a simp. So now you're not married, but you're like devoted to someone, you love them and you'll do anything for them. You're a simp. That's another way of, making the man now destroy the man from the inside. So he then feels, weakened by some label, and then that's able to disable the relationship. And it's not cool to be romantic. It's not cool to tell a girl how you feel. It's not cool. And then the women are coached by that too. Like, oh my God, he totally possessed his love for me. He obsessed and offered his true feelings for me. He wrote me a poem. He gave me flowers. He acted romantic. What a loser. What a wimp. What a simp. That's such nonsense. So I'm sitting here, and this wasn't why I was talking to the Black Mirror. I was actually crying because I was actually asking in my nature walk for God. I was having a little talk for God and saying, can you carry me now? And I'm carrying the weight of two hearts in one. And I'm asking not only for acceptance and divine guidance and, the love of God and nature in the world, but like the love and nature of the right girl. Because it has to exist in the world of so many people. There has to be an equal. And to think that she's on the other side of the globe or world or flat earth or whatever you want to call it, to think that she's out there and she's so far away that I have to go some great distance means like there's so much resistance between that too, that how could love ever survive in that persistence? How could it be? Like, the reality is we would have to like place it closer, much closer. And for it to happen, the odds of it, the odds of gods and chance have to make sure that romance is able to at least dance in the same court. So to court her and to, lose a quarter of your life to just growing up, and then you're supposed to find someone in that time in the next couple of years to make it work, and then, grind the gears and peel back the years to say, well, forget the tears, honey, now we've made it. And so I'd trade it all in just for a call-in from her right now to say, hey, I fucked up. I know I treated you badly, and I made a mistake, and we all make mistakes. And I know you made a mistake. I know we all make mistakes. I know, I see it all the time. I've made mistakes too. But I'm not a simp bitch. I'm a fucking strong man that's willing to at least realize why people make mistakes. I've been the actor. I can check out the motives. I understand motives. I understand why people do what they do. Like, why does a person murder or lie? As the actor, I've played those characters. I understand why. And it doesn't mean it's right. I'm not here to judge if it's right or wrong. We know when it's wrong. I'm just simply saying, still, life can carry on. It doesn't need to be the end. It doesn't need to be the end. It can be, you can still find a friend after something horrific. And, I mean, when you have something so prolific in love that I believe my relationship was, just because someone makes a massive mistake, I don't feel like that should be the stake through the heart that makes further mistakes. Two wrongs don't make a right, so more wrongs don't make it have to end in sight. Why ignite why ignite a wildfire when you can control it? So I'm asking for God to help show me the way. I'm asking for the higher power to align in my hour of need. There's like so many fish jumping here. I'm asking for, some signs from the universe, some divine intervention, something that will help this course correct. And if that means I'm supposed to just carry on and shut up and walk away on my own, which I find that kind of like a very weird thing that everybody in the Black Mirror and phone says, just shut up and walk away. Like, say nothing and go avoidant. You're like, okay, well, I've done that too. And I've also reached out to her, and she was not ready or able to see her error of her ways and wanted to persist with this blame shifting. Okay. And now I'm at a precipice again where I'm about to walk away, and I'm never going to come back. And I have to ask God for, is this what you really want? Is this the divine plan for me? Is this what you have for this man? Is this what you wish to persist? I mean, I know we have some free will, and I believe free will and destiny walk hand in hand. And may the chest in me invest in the best in me to find the blessed in me, and may we all find some sort of quest to our best destiny. And in that, where is the love? Like the Black Eyed Peas song, Where is the love? And if not from God above, then the trees around, or some sort of profound thing to be found in the feeling, in the dealing and wheeling, in the screaming and squealing. Where is the revealing love? And not just lust, but the true trust of true love, where you can forgive, and you can accept, and you can correct, and you can resurrect. I mean, that is the true love, right? That is the truth. That's not simping. That's way beyond pimping, bro. That is way stronger than any hoe and any bro can say by being, tough, man, forget them, bad boys for life. Like, look at Puff Daddy, bad boys for life. Don't think so, bro. It's just, everyone has this concept and a concept, starts off with con. And it's a long con. If everyone's saying the same thing, I bet you they're wrong. like, walk away, walk on, say nothing, be a bad boy for life, treat them like garbage, and then they love you. Don't simp, then you're a wimp, then they'll trash on you and thrash on you. And you know who's doing that? The narcissistic, Machiavellian, egomaniac, megalomaniac, dark triads of sociopaths, who are basically every social media manager, influencer, content creator, online influencer, model, OnlyFans, who are prostituting themselves for propaganda and prosperity. But the real rarity is someone that's willing to confront all that and say, that's cheap, and you're all in a heap of needles looking for a piece of hay. Hey. And I'm here to say, where is the love? And I'm asking God above to shine some divine guidance in this sublime. So hopefully in a short amount of time, I can find the grind I'm supposed to be on without being so blind. And if you don't mind, my heart will be set free. Hopefully in the hands of someone that cares for me and is prepared for me and isn't scared of me and can love me and let me love them fully, truly, openly, honestly, with loyalty and integrity. And let that magically, poetically, beautifully and wonderfully be expressed and not repressed, and have it become our best blessed life. And make that woman my wife and make me her husband and man, and we can start a clan and make our own family plan. And in that is where I'm at. And I appreciate you here in the Black Mirror trying to reflect what I'm trying to project and redirect into the course of my life. And if it's her, then okay, then let's get on it. And if it's not her, then okay, let's get on it. But let's move on. Whether it's together or apart, we can't keep turning our heart open like this. We have to ask for some gift from the universe. For this concept that, just work on yourself and the right people. What? I sound like Jordan Peterson when I cry. You notice that? When I cry, I always sound like Jordan Peterson. Just work on yourself, make your bed in the morning, and you'll be really good, and then you can help other people, and 12 rules for life. I know I sound like Jordan Peterson when I cry. It's pretty pathetic, but I'm asking for the prophetic, the divine sign of something beautiful to align in my life, and I'm wanting a partner to be a wife, and I want a family, and these are noble qualities that are rare in these days, and I'm not afraid to be called a simp bitch. Come meet me in person, and let's hash that out. I'm not afraid. I know where I have my strengths and my weaknesses. I understand that. I'm willing to expose that. I don't mind being vulnerable. I'm not showing all my cards, man. I'm not showing you where I'm hard or where I'm strong or where all my things. You're just getting a piece of my pieces, You're getting a piece of the puzzle. You're not seeing the whole thing. How could you? It's a video online. I mean, it's all curated too, right? I mean, it's all through a square box. This is not the round holes that we live in. So I'm just trying to be given my best self to the world, to become my most healthy and wealthy and healthy, and offer something that I see in the eyes of love, poetry, and divinity. And I have an affinity to live to infinity, and may I help others in their search for the quest of their best blessed life. And may more of us take on husbands and wife and create more life, because the world needs good people, and the world needs love, and the world needs equals, and the world needs less of this mess and stress and war and tearing us apart and isms that make us all separate, segregated, separated states of hate. And we need to perpetuate being together, not propagate pushing apart. And these are matters of the heart. So that's why I'm here. You're never going to find a bigger heart in the black mirror than right here. And I'm sure that it's hard to love for two. And that's why I'm looking for who and where she is. And I believe I know her. I believe it's who it was. And if it's not, then I'm asking God. I'm asking the energy of the ether to show me it's either her or who is it? And when will this person find my kind of love and we may shine? It's time. It's time. I can't live the lifeline alone. Just a guy talking to his phone. I know that my heart is too big to carry on alone. And yes, with big love comes big emotion, but I'm an ocean of caring and daring to be strong and loving for the long run. So if you're out there and you share the same feelings and you're into some fun, then I guess I'm the one. But where are you? And I dare you. I ask you, God, to connect me with this and resurrect my love and heart, and may things start to feel real and better. If you're still here in the black mirror, thank you for your peace and patience, support and kindness. And may you find what you're looking for. May your dreams manifest into beautiful visions of reality. May your health be wealthy and your wealth be healthy. Peace.